Gyms and other indoor fitness facilities are reopening across New South Wales today after their enforced 3 months closure due to COVID-19. Workouts will be a different experience though, as the threat of the virus lingers. Mark Mitchell, physiotherapist and co-founder at eLab Training in Sydney, joins me live now. Mark, good morning to you. Well, your gym, like many others, have been closed. Hello, for 3 months. How did it feel to reopen this morning? Is it packed there, as many as you can handle?
It's packed. Yeah, we're fully booked. Everyone's super pumped. It's been a really exciting morning.
Fantastic. So how is the gym operating now under the social distancing guidelines?
Well, Janie, they're pretty strict and we've got a lot of space, and so it's pretty easy for us. We've structured all our equipment in spaces to keep the social distancing space. All our members are using one piece of equipment at a time. We're using extended periods on each piece of equipment, and everyone's wiping everything down. So, look, we're really lucky that we've got the space to provide the service for our members, and so, yeah, it's been easy for us.
Yes. Well, how have people been feeling that they're back training now after 3 months?
Yeah, they're psyched. It's been a real buzz, which is super exciting. And they're grateful. We're grateful we're back. They're grateful we're back. We're grateful the government's given us the opportunity to get people back. It's been a pretty long and laborious 3 months with a lot of shifting. So we're happy to be back home and happy to be giving people back what they really want.
We're just seeing some vision, Mark, of your gym this morning. I believe it opened at 6 a.m, so everyone's straight back into it. Talk us through what you did do over the 3 months, because you, like a lot of other businesses, had some great response with online gyms.
Yeah, I think, most of our industry shifted online. We try to do things a little bit differently. We essentially created, if you can imagine, like an on-demand Netflix channel, which we've still got, and what we wanted out of this was to create something which was lasting. And again, we were lucky and grateful that our members came on board with that and kept us going, and we were able to help our members stay fit and healthy and happy, and keep their mindset strong at home as well. And so yeah, we call it ISO Train, and so branded around the isolation training. And it worked really well, and it's something we're going to continue. And so, and now our members have actually got access to that still. So when they can't make it up to the gym, they can still train from anywhere they are in the world.
We're hearing so many positive stories coming out with that sort of scenario. We've been sort of forced to make so many quick changes, and a lot of people are surprising themselves, aren't they? Yeah. As a physiotherapist as well, Mark, you were classified an essential service worker during lockdown. What were the biggest challenges during that period?
Look, just the changing and not knowing what was coming next, it was quite amazing. Every time we got a new announcement from ScoMo, it was like someone threw a hand grenade in our diaries, and the fear that was surrounding that and the uncertainty. And so we had to shift, like a lot of our other colleagues and businesses, and change all our practices. And we actually had to shut one of our practices because it was inside a gym, and we moved everyone into one practice. And so spacing issues, those sorts of things. We went on to online consults as well with telehealth. We picked up a whole lot of new corporate health work as well. And so getting our heads around technology, which I don't think is our strong suit in health. And so I'm a bit more savvy on IT than I once was.
And as a physio as well, Mark, anything new or different your patients required while in isolation?
Yeah, look, as a physio, we did provide a fair bit of telehealth and online consulting, which changed the nature of the way that we prescribed therapies and exercises. I think one of the big differences and one of the requirements was still that contact. People still required contact, and so just trying to find other means and ways to go about getting that and helping people who were really felt isolated and without that normality, and without the ability to seek services like they normally would.
And what would you advise for people heading back to the gym? Perhaps they've had 3 months of not doing too much exercise. Would you advise to not go too fast too soon?
Yeah, that's a good call. I mean, this morning everyone was so raring to go. They were ripping in. I Look, I think, having good instructors that we have, we've always got therapists in sessions. We're guiding people really well on technique. I think for people, just being prepared, making sure, don't forget your towel, making sure you're remembering that, to respect everyone else's space and distance, and in terms of, getting back into that load, making sure that you're using good technique and just taking things a little bit slower. Don't go back to where you were when you left, and build up over the next coming, weeks to months.
Yeah, absolutely. And, there is talk of a potential second wave. That's what we're hearing, potentially.
Sure.
What have you got in plan? I know you mentioned that you're going to continue your online classes.
Yeah, we have. We're set up now. We've gone through the phases of adapting, and I think if it goes again, we're ready just to turn on any of the things that we need to, and we'll turn up the online and live training, and that's easy for us now. And so, look, we're ready, and we're so adaptable now, and so we'll just keep on practicing as best as we can, and we know that the rest of our industry is grateful for being back, and so I'm pretty hopeful that everyone will be doing the right thing, and if a second wave comes, we're ready, and fingers crossed that we don't, and our country keeps doing what we're doing at the moment and being successful in beating this thing.
Well, you certainly sound like you've adapted extremely well. Mark Mitchell, thank you so much. Physiotherapist and co-founder at eLab Training in Sydney. Thanks for joining us, and good luck over the weekend for the start of everyone heading back to the gym.
Awesome, Janie. Thanks for that.
Thank you.